Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be playing a deck that I like to call Metal Red, because we'll be using some red mana as well as some artifacts. And the reason why we call it that is because it is a red artifact aggro deck. I've seen somewhat similar decks, but I think this is a pretty unique build that I've made here. The big upgrade to this deck is Roaming Throne. So it's an artifact creature, but whenever one of my creature's triggered abilities goes off, it goes off an additional time. So where that is nice is with cards like Sir Ginger. This card, whenever an artifact dies from your side of the board, it gets a +1/+1 counter and you scry 1. So that is doubled up if you have the Roaming Throne in play and you name Knight. It doubles up that ability. Also works with Sticky Fingers. So this is a card, it's an enchantment. You put it on your creature, it gives it Menace, which is nice for the late game. Sometimes you can sneak through lethal damage with the Menace. But the ability that the creature gains the ability that when it deals combat damage to a player, you get a treasure. And that ability is also doubled up from the Roaming Throne if you have that named as well. So the main thing is, though, it's just an artifact aggro deck. So again, Sir Ginger, Patchwork Automaton, Ginger Brute, the Reinforced Ronin, Rabbit Battery. So we're playing a bunch of fast aggro cards. Of course, whenever the artifacts come into play, cards like the Patchwork get bigger and bigger. So it's definitely a fast sort of curve out deck. And then in the 3-drop spot, we have the Phyrexian Dragon Engine. This card is an aggressive card. It also gives us a bit of late game if we run out of cards and we can unearth it and draw cards. It's also nice if you have like Sticky Fingers on it. It becomes the 2/2 double strike with Menace, and whenever it hits your opponent, you get 2 treasures. In a lot of situations, the treasures from Sticky Fingers, obviously it's good to have the mana, but it's also just to sacrifice them to pump the Sir Ginger as well. And then other than that, I think that's the 2 Urbrass Forge, 2 in the main deck, 2 in the sideboard. The main reason I have that is because this is one of those decks where sometimes you can start to curve out and kind of dump your hand out, and then if your opponent has a board wipe, you're just never coming back. The Forge gives you a little bit of late game sort of resilience against that sort of situation. As far as removal goes, we have the Voltage Surges. In a lot of cases in this deck, it's just 1 mana, deal 4 damage. Again, in this deck, sacrificing artifacts is actually a benefit in a lot of cases. So let's jump into some games and see if we can win with Metal Red. Okay, game 1 against Third Boy with our Metal Red deck. Opponent goes first, sadly. Okay, 2 lands and some cheap stuff, so we will keep this. This would be an excellent on the play hand, but we can't have it all. Okay, opponent plays Nihilland. Let's go Rabbit and attack right away. So we're probably facing Atraxa, I think, but we'll see. Yep, it looks like it. Let's get the Automaton growing right away. So the Automaton's nice. The Ward 2 is really good if they're going to play the 1 mana exile thing. They got to read the card. Okay, so we'll go land. Let's go Sir Ginger, pumping up our guy. Okay, and then we'll go Sticky Fingers on the him. So they're going to kill our guy and give us a land. Okay. Let's go other Sticky Fingers on the Rabbit, I guess. And attack and get some treasures. And then, if they don't Sunfall us, these things both will draw us a card when they die. So let's hope they don't do that. Invasion. I maybe should have put the see, this is where this card is not great. Unless they play the 3/4, the Angel, then this will be good. But so let's go Throne, naming Golem. Let's reconfigure, give it haste, and we will attack with both. So I guess we just leave. That's good for now. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so here's the Atraxa. Oh, okay. Also really bad, but... So 5 guys I gotta get through somehow. And I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I guess we'll end of turn kill one. Auto pay. Sack an artifact. So I don't know what I can do here. Alright, so we'll put this down. Pump our guy. So if I attack with both of these, he just double block. But I think I have to, right? I gotta get him down, so he'd be taking 2 from the, if he double blocks both. Yeah, so double block there. Double block there. And then yes. And then we draw. I think we're in some trouble here. So that comes back to the hand. Oh, God. So the question is, do I want to... Like, these things aren't getting through anyways. I may as well just draw a card and try to find something. Just let him have it, I guess. I don't think having another creature is going to make a big difference here. Ginger Brute is something, maybe. Let's play it. Does this thing have haste? It does have haste. I can't even attack past it. Yeah. So I think our best bet is probably to lose. Also, to hope that he attacks all, has nothing in his hand, we flash these in, and can somehow sneak the win away. Okay. All right. So let's subtract the surges. I think the forges are going to be better here. And I think the stone brains might also be good here. We'll see. The stone brain's a hard one because, like, I want to be fast and aggressive and curve out and kill them before they can do their big stuff. So, like, is playing stone brain just, like, is it even worth it? Because we're trying to avoid the late game completely, but we'll see. We'll try it. We need mountains, obviously. These both produce red for a turn, so we'll try to... Let's do that. Go battery. When you have sticky fingers, it's easier to keep bad hands because, you know, you're going to... Oh, there we go. So let's go... Let's go sticky fingers on the rabbit. And we'll go Ginger Brute. And we'll attack. Get our treasure. And I think I'm playing this as well. I think I just have to go like all out and try to kill them before they can get to their stuff. So next turn we can play the land and get the, hopefully get the treasure and play the throne. Up the beanstalk, draw a card. Yep. That's pretty good. Do I maybe just want to play that, actually? Let's attack. Get our treasure. Let's do this. Let's just do Golem, I guess. So tap land. This thing having... So they gain 3. This thing having Ward 2 is also nice against the Exile enchantment. Another Ginger Brute. I am going to play this, though. So they still need another... So let's attack. So they still need one more land after this to Sunfall. This, I'm only worried about if they board it in like a Depopulate or something like that. So I might... Hang on, 2, 4... Like, they'd be dead on board regardless, so I think I'll save the Ginger Brute. I could play it now, but I think I'll save it in case of a board wipe, so I have something to do afterwards. So opponent does nothing. So I'm wondering if this is just a Wandering Emperor coming down. Let's go Sir Ginger. Is it Sir Ginger or Sire Ginger? like a sire. Rabbit battery, equip for haste. Is that what's going to die right now? The nice thing too is that we can, when we cast the Ginger Brute here, it'll sack the treasure and pump the Sir Ginger as well. So let's try it. Scry 1. Get rid of the land on top. So there's the ley line. Do they have multiple ley lines in their hand right now? Another battery. Yes. Do we get him? We do. Okay. I'm tempted to just take out the stone brains and put in, like, I'm going to do that. I'm going to take out the stone brains and put in just burn. As much as I like to stone brain people's Atraxas, I think that I have to just kill them quickly, as you can see, before they can do stuff. So I think just having the burn in hand is probably better. So opponent goes first. Okay. We will keep this. We have a turn 1 battery, turn 2 Ginger Brute with Sticky Fingers play, which will ramp us into the Forge. So, ooh, that's a nice draw as well. Okay, let's go Rabbit and attack. Going first is so important. So land. Okay, so do we do... I think we actually do this, right? Maybe. The crazy thing is, even with the Ward 2, they can now... Ooh, Stomper. They can already do the 1 mana enchantment to kill this and pay the Ward. Okay, so we got to get lots of damage in here. So let's go Mountain. So do we get the Forge going? I think I will get the Forge going. It pumps that. I would like to be able to survive a board wipe and still have this going. Also, I'd like to be able to Dragon Engine, equip the bunny to it if possible. But we'll see if that happens. There's the ley line. 1 mana. Crazy. Yep. Okay, so let's go land. Let's try that. Let's go engine. Pump our guy. Does he have another one of these? So do I equip? Yeah, I think I have to try this. Please don't have removal for this. Ugh, man. Knockout blow. Okay. Another dinosaur. Carnosaur. Wow, I didn't know that people played this in Sunfall. Is that something you want to play? No, I didn't think so. All right. So we can give our guy... Hang on a second. If we go engine... So let's go engine, pump our guy. Sticky Fingers, our guy. Rabbit battery, give it haste. He can't block that, so we get him for 6. Make a treasure. Get him for, yeah, make a treasure. And then if he Sunfalls here, we keep our rabbit, I think, right? And we can Ginger Brute to follow up. That thing can come back. Okay, I mean, Atrax is the big issue here, which I feel like is going to come down. Could be a Sunfall. Could be a Sunfall. Question is, do I block here? Assuming he's going to Sunfall, or do I... Yeah. Sunfall. Okay. So. We keep our rabbit. So they can make the 2/2 here. So I think we do the... When he enters the battlefield from my graveyard, you may discard your hand. Okay, so I want to play this first. And then I want to play this. And then I want to bring this back and discard my hand. So opponent makes the 2/2. I will absolutely draw 3 cards. Play the land. Play the battery, I guess. And attack all. So opponent has to block the 2/2, right? 2, 3, 4, 5. They go to 2. Come on. So back to our hand. That thing's gone. I mean, we've got 2 haste here, so. And Ginger Brute can be, yep. Ginger Brute can be unblockable. Is that, do we just win against? Okay, beat Atraxa with our red artifact deck. Very nice. Okay, round 2 against Takahamanoa with our mono red artifact aggro deck. Once again on the draw. Again, normally I wouldn't keep these hands, but because I can go turn 1 Ginger Brute and then Sticky Fingers to get a treasure, I feel like it might be okay, possibly. Depending on if they have removal for my green and white. Okay. So let's go Ginger Brute and attack. If they play a creature, a human, that would be great because we can kill it. Exile my graveyard. Okay. A mountain would be great here. Thank you. Let's go Voltage Surge. We will not sacrifice anything. So some kind of like Abzan Humans deck, maybe. And then we'll go Sticky Fingers. Yes. Attack. Get the treasure. And then we'll hold the treasure available to kill, hopefully, if he plays a creature that can take 2 damage. Opponent does nothing. Let's go Foundry. Let's play this. Naming Golem. Unfortunately, I think I was wrong about how this works. I thought that... oh, no, it does work. Never mind. I thought that this... Yeah, in the beginning of the video, I said this gets me 2 treasures if I... Yay, we win. And then I thought it didn't work, but it turns out it does. So, combo. All right. So I think we want to bring in these. The Forges can go. I think everything else is pretty good. The Ronins, I think, are probably not as good against an aggro deck on the... when I'm on the draw. So I'll increase my lightning strikes, my removal. And I think that's probably pretty good. Okay, game 2. Takahamanoa. Oh, God. That's going to be a mulligan for sure. What a weird hand. I'm on the draw, but I'm going to mulligan. All right. Let's do this. Let's do this, and we'll play a 5-card hand on the draw. I don't feel great about it, but... So, Rabbit Battery attack. Human. Yeah. That's pretty good. Okay, we don't want any more lands. So let's put this down. No attacks. So this is like a... Is this like a 5-color Legends human deck? Looks like it. Lauren. Yikes. Kill my battery rabbit. Rabbit battery. So we'll take that. If I draw a land here, I'm probably just dead. Okay, so we'll go here. Ginger Brute. Pump our guy. Sticky Fingers, yes. So I can give this haste and attack, but I think I'm going to not. I think I'm going to keep it back to block here. Although, would I even block with it? Nah. If he wants to trade that, that's fine. I'll trade here for here. Although I would rather this be alive and draw me cards, so maybe I should have given it unblockable. Doesn't matter. He doesn't block anyways. Get our treasure. Yeah, I think we're probably too far behind. Going second on with a 5-card hand. Probably not going to do it, but he's got all the mana he needs. Yep. My graveyard goes away. My 1 card. So he attacks with both. Take them, obviously. Okay. So let's go. So if I play this, he can sacrifice this to give them indestructible. And he can sacrifice this as well. But I mean, we have to play it. So I guess we do this. Submit. If he wants to sack his dude to save it, he can. So he sacks that guy. Which is fine, because we can actually give... This has menace, and then we can make this thing unblockable. And attack, and they can't block either one. I mean, we're still losing the race, though, right? Like, it's... I want him to make us both draw. One card that I was thinking about putting in this deck that I didn't, so we both draw, is that 5 mana. Ooh, that's pretty good. The 5 mana artifact hang glider thing. It's like a 4/4 flying. It's like a Mirrodin artifact that comes down and attacks. Because I find that in this deck I can actually, because of the sticky fingers, I find myself getting enough mana. Oh my goodness. Well, I don't think. So he attacks for 11. Down to 1. I don't think there's any way that I could deal that much damage. Well, good draw. So we would kill this. He'll just save it probably. So we'll kill that. Sacks this guy, saves it. Yes. Play this. Pump our guy. Get a counter. Let's go, sure. Oh, it's a construct, isn't it? Whoopsies. It doesn't matter. We're dead. We're dead. That's okay. Okay, game 3 against Takahama Noah. On the play this time, praying for a good opening hand with no 1-landers. Play first. That's okay. No 1-drop, unfortunately, but... So we'll go land. Sticky fingers will come down on the automaton. Opponent plays a tap land. We do not want to continue to see lands. No more lands for the rest of the game. Next turn we can Dragon Engine. So the good thing about my opponent's deck is I think they're playing mostly creatures. Like there's not a lot of removal that I've seen, which is good for us. Let's go field, dragon, pump our guy, attack for 2. What do they have for... What do they have? A burn spell. Oh, does that exile it? Oh, God, so good. So good. Opponent. So we need to draw like artifact creatures right now. We can't draw any more lands. There's that guy. Okay, so we'll go Ginger Brute. Pump our guy. We'll go Sticky Fingers. Give him Menace. Let's attack both. Can't be blocked. Gotta try and race him here if we can. Okay. It's down to 14. Make a treasure. So land. Praiser. Wow. Into an absence, which he can't kill that with. So he kills that. We do get an artifact, though, that we can draw a card with, which I'm going to do. Let's do that now. Please don't draw a land. Please don't draw another land. Okay, that's pretty good because it lets us do our stuff. So we'll do that. Submit 0. We have menace, so we can attack still. Good. Let's attack through. Opponent goes to 11. Get our treasure. And then we'll hold off here and hope that if he attacks with everything, we can flash these in. Yeah, Fateful Absence. So hopefully he attacks with the guy here, thinking we won't have anything to do. So we draw a card from the Sticky Fingers. Oh my god, why are we drawing like 23 lands in the deck? I don't know why we're... Does he attack? He does. Alright, let's flash this in. Take the damage. Okay, I mean... Here's the thing. That's fine, but I don't need... I don't need that right now. I need stuff. I need creatures. Yeah, I think we're just drawing too poorly here to ever come back from this. Like, we just drew a bunch of lands in a row. Had we drawn, like, relevant spells, we may have had a chance here to push the damage through, but I don't think... He'll just play some big thing right now, right? So yeah, we've drawn more lands than spells in a 23 land deck. So that's pretty good. Let's play it. And we will attack with this. We can sack treasures to pump this, which is nice. And because we have the Field of Ruins, we can do it instant speed to pay for the Field of Ruins. Wandering Emperor. That is a shame. Does he exile it? Hey, we get this. It's got hexproof because we've got a Planeswalker in play. So he makes a 2/2, but oh, he's going to double block. Okay. That's okay. We'll draw off of the Sticky Fingers. Sure, sure. Yep. So when it dies, we get to draw a card. That's a really good card to draw. I think I play it. Okay, how do I win this game? I think I win. I don't think I win this game, first of all. But if there was a chance, I think it would be with a big hexproof trample Surginger. Is how I would get it done. Oh, God. Okay. So I'll definitely block with the engine if they attack because... Yep. I can play it next turn and draw cards. So let's go block here. That also pumps the Surginger as well. So block... I don't know. I should have double blocked with this too and killed that. That's a silly play. Okay. No land. So let's sack this. I don't think I want that either. I actually don't even know what I want right now, but maybe I'll know when I see it. Pump this. Do I just want more of these? Like, I'm going to probably unearth this, right? 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I'll take that. And then I'll cast it, and then I'll unearth the other one. And then do I use this to... No, because that'll shuffle my deck if I do that. So that's fine. We'll leave that. So we'll go land, play the engine, play the other engine. Take action, draw 3. Oh, man. So I think I attack all because I need this trample damage to get through. So if he wants to, like, I'll lose these obviously, but then so I lose that. Is there any way I can win this game? How do I win this? I go Battery Rabbit on this and give it... Yep. If I can just get him to Lightning Strike range. So counter. Oh, God. And that's all he sends. Damn, I was hoping he would send more. So we take that. He's going to draw off of it. Is there anything I can do here? Okay. So 7, 8, right? So 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's go here. Let's go this. Let's go this. So if I equip to here, he doesn't have trample is the issue, so he just... I want to give this haste as well, but he's got a 6/7, so what's the difference, right? Yeah, I don't think so. Let's equip and pump. Yeah, too bad. I feel like we're dead anyway, so let's just attack all. Maybe he's crazy enough to take some damage here. Yeah. Unfortunate. Does he sacrifice that to save it? He does. Okay, well, unfortunately, that's not going to be enough. Next turn, we do have the engine coming up we can draw cards with, so we won't concede just yet, but let's just see what happens. What is that? You have hexproof? When it's dealt damage, you gain that much life. Yep. Oh dear. So block. Mm-hmm. Not good enough. Counters my guy. Yep. So, obviously we lost. We won a game. I am... Ooh, sticky fingers. I am convinced that we had that little patch there in between where we drew too many lands in a row. I am convinced that if we had drawn relevant spells there, we may have had a chance to win this game, but that's okay. Okay, back for round 3 against King Ikaika with our red artifact aggro deck. Once again on the draw. Seems to be the way things are gonna go. I don't love this hand because I don't have a creature that I can put the sticky fingers on right away. Ooh, vampire. I am willing to trade this with that if they are willing to do that trade. So red-black vampires, it looks like. I think they'd be pretty silly to make that trade. I don't think they will. I wish I'd mulligan this hand now that I'm looking at it, because I have nothing to do. Like, I can... Yeah. I can play this and then put the sticky finger... Oh. Entering maintenance soon. Okay. I can put this down. I guess I have to do this, unfortunately. Get a treasure. And then I'll at least draw off the sticky fingers. But... Okay. So next turn I'll probably put the forge down. Yep, just a red-black aggro vampire deck. Actually, I'll probably put the dragon down next because of the double strike. Oh no. That's bad. Yeah, I'll hang on to that. Block here. Yep. Blood token. Yeah. So they sack their land and draw 2 cards. Vampire. Harvester. Yeah. Inland. Okay. All right. Next game. So, once again, we're playing as an aggro deck, so the forges are not as good. These things are not as good. These are better. Now let's play these. And let's do 1 sword for fun. Alright, game 2 on the play this time. Hopefully that'll make the difference. So play first. Oh, there's the sword. We'll keep this. Alright, let's go rabbit. And attack. Opponent plays Epicure. That's pretty good. Let's go Foundry. I think I'm willing to trade this if they want to. Okay. And then they will hopefully play like a Harvester we can kill. Or something like that. Yeah, that's... Oh, it's Mardu vampires. That's cool. So we'll kill that. Submit 0. I actually had this card in my deck before because it's a red guy that makes an artifact. So let's put the sword down. Don't know how relevant that's going to be now that I know it's a Mardu deck, because he'll probably have black and white removal, not red, but who knows? Who knows? Okay. Ooh. Okay, so let's play this, naming Knight, I guess, in case we draw a Sir Ginger. And if they can't kill this, next turn we will equip and attack. What do they have? Convoke, yep. Another land. Okay, let's equip our sword onto our guy. And we will attack. Yes. Let's kill... Do I kill the Baron or do I kill this guy? I'm going to kill the guy that pumps their team. He's going to get drains and things off this now, which is too bad, but... Okay. So exile top 2 cards in my library. I can play them. Sticky fingers. Oh wait, it's got protection from red. Anti-combo. That's okay. Protection from my own spells. Okay, opponent hits for 3. Sack a blood token, draw a card. Sack a blood token, draw a card. Play a land, naming vampire. More lands. Okay, let's play a land and let's attack and hope we can reveal something good off the top here to play. Probably should have attacked with the Foundry as well, but I want to have mana available to play these cards. So top 2, that is very, very good. So that. Play the land, and then do I equip this over here? Or do I just make a Murex token? I'll just make a token. If I was more afraid of like lethal damage coming through, I'd probably equip the sword over here, but I don't think that's going to be a problem necessarily. Okay, opponent passes, so end of turn, make a Murex token. Draw, hopefully, a non-land card. That's pretty good, so we'll play that. Pump our guys. Let's equip this to him so that he has to double block them. Again, I'd like to activate the land here, but I do want the mana available. Nothing in my deck that expensive, though. I feel like I can probably just do this. Let's send everything. Deal 2 damage to each non-vampire. Target assembly worker. None of these are assembly workers. I could have made him an assembly worker, but I didn't think of that. Yeah. I think that's okay, right? Just let it happen and then still attack with everything. So he can trade this into one of these now. But I think I'm still going to send everything. So discards and draws. Yeah, they're all artifacts, so you don't want that. My guess is he'll take... Oh, he has to block both, right? He can't... Does he just die here? Okay. Game 3. Now I kind of want to put this sword in too and give it protection from black as well. Let's do that. Okay. All right, so we did -1. We have both swords in the deck now, and we did -1 of our 4 dragon engines, which I don't know if that's a bad play, but we'll see. On the play. So the hand is so good, I just need land. We're on the draw. We have the Battery Rabbit plus Sticky Fingers, so we're going to go for it. Previous games, we've drawn too many lands, so let's see if we can... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So attack with that. So we need him to play a creature here. If we draw a land here, I can either play the Patchwork, or I can double Sticky Fingers and get 2 treasures. Draw a land. Nope. All right, let's get our treasure. And I think I'll just hang on to it so I can play the Patchwork or the Surginger next. I don't want to double Sticky Fingers and then have the thing die and then be screwed, so. Opponent hits for 2. No land. Let's get these down. I got to start growing these things. What does he have? Cut down. Draw a land would be amazing right now. Yes. All right, Sticky Fingers on him. Opponent attacks for 2. Okay, we have a chance here. I'm going to go... No, that was stupid. Sorry, I meant to... Yeah. Whoopsies. That's okay, that's okay. Wasn't thinking clearly. To get our treasure. We missed out on a damage there, unfortunately. But we'll play another Patchwork. Another misplay. I'm getting too excited here. I should have played the Surginger first, because then I would have sacked the treasure and pumped the Surginger. But I guess play mistakes are okay as long as I catch them at some point, even if it's after the fact. But so pump the team. Okay, yep. All right, so this, we'll sticky fingers on this, play this and pump our guys. Attack all. Get our treasures. Okay, seems pretty good so far. So vampire. So they have the deal 2 damage to all non-vampires. We get there. I was going to say it wouldn't even be that good because we could just bring back our double striker. Okay, we won there. I think both me and the opponent struggled most of those games, but we got there. Okay, guys, well, that was our metal red, mono red artifact aggro deck. I thought it was pretty good. Definitely fun to play, which is nice. Again, it's one of those decks where you kind of go all in, and either you get there or they're able to recover, and then it's hard to come back from. I feel like I ended up sideboarding out the forges a lot of games. I think I would probably just keep 4 of them in the sideboard. I know they are good against control, like if you play against like a blue-white control deck, but I just think they're not good enough on average to be in the main deck. So I'd probably take those out and then probably put in, I don't know, maybe some more like regular burn spells or something like that. But yeah, definitely a fun deck. Definitely will be playing it more in the future. If I missed any really important cards that I should have in this deck, please let me know in the comments. The deck list is again in the description below if you want to take a look at it. And I will see you in the next video.